Well, before I put my next video up, I'd like to say a big thanks to all them that's stuck by this channel, and pass us comments and like positive folks, positive thoughts, and it's good. But anyway, these folks recently that I've been in touch with, I've been off work for about 4 months now. It's doing me head in, and so all I've been doing is pottering about in my shed making blowpipes and fat wood handled ferro rods, and I've sent a few off. To a few folks who you see get out and using ferro rods, and it's good like response you get back. Really positive in that. I'll show you some of the stuff that I've received and what's been sent me just by our YouTube channel. So I'll get on with that. Now here are my sticks. This one here by Flatbroke Frank. He's seen that I was struggling out at Edale, and it has been made to walk at times, and he gave me that. Chris Dakin, a kid that I've never met before in my life, but watches my channel, makes me that. I took that to Whitby last week. Went down pretty well. Sent a ferro rod off to a lady called Jill Smith, and she sent me this back. This is a rabbit fur lined hat. It is absolutely red hot. You've got to wear that when it's about -10. I've just been on a comfort last couple of days, and that is hot. You're sweating like out in that. She's made me one of her spoons as well. This now is stew stained. We've got a stew on while we've been down there. This is a knife from Glenn, from Deedar. That we're missing. I think I've just put a video on. I've just battered this knife on last camp with some pretty hard wood, some of them stakes. And what it was is I did feel a little bit of a crack in there when I was coming down. But we'll see how long that lasts. But yeah, enjoy taking that out. Well, Big John's Bushcraft come down for a camp down there, Camp Stupid, last night, and he brought these down with him. Now this is a little striker, flint and steel, for Alfie. He says pass that on to Alfie, and there's one of his pouches that he's made out here. And then he's seen that I've been like messing about in my shed, just pottering around doing things. He brought me this piece, this roll of leather down. He says it's an offcut. He says he's got plenty on it, so I'll mess about with that. But also, look at this. He also bought this. He knows I love these knives, and he's given me this. Now look at this. Still got name on there. He's like Bowie now. That just needs to clean up. There's sort of wrong with that. But I says, what do you want for it? You didn't want notes. So what do you do? All I've got is like blowpipes and ferro rods. So like it. Well, you seem pretty pleased with blowpipe and ferro rods actually, right? But this is absolutely brilliant. That I'll get that a clean up. And other one that I had, 0 pence, was going to sending me some. Said he was going to send me some antler horn up and some little bits and bobs, and when that would have broke off on that other knife there, I would have fixed it with that. But I'll go on to Keith, 0 pence, in a bit. Well, Keith, 0 pence, got in touch with me on I think it was Instagram. Said that he'd seen that I was like modding one of these knives, and he said he's got some antler on and a few bits and bobs. If I wanted them, send me his address, like. So got in touch with him. He says we're going to send me some antler on up. Now what it is, I've been out without camping for like 2 or 3 days, and postmen don't deliver parcels to our house. You don't put them through the door because of him. You don't like postmen. And so what they do, they send post round to me, to my daughter as well, parcels anyway. And my daughter takes Mrs. like, says, look, my dad's got a thingy, a parcel, like. I didn't pick it up till today. It's Monday today, and I dropped John off, and come back expecting some antler on to do this knife anyway. I'll show you where it sent me. Now I don't know what goes through people's heads, but there I am expecting little bits of brass and antler on, and he opens it and there's this. I mean, that is mad. I mean, what can you say? I mean, I don't know what to get out. I don't know what to say. I mean, there is a letter there that he sent. I'm not going to read it out, but explaining why you didn't set me antler on up. But he has set me a bit of antler on, but there's a blade attached to it. I mean, that's excellent. I mean, just look at this. I mean, I've been on phone to him only 10 minutes ago and says, look, you know what I mean, are you sure you want to send me this? And like, it's that sound guy. He says put it through its paces, you know, batten it, take it out on your camps. But that's a gift. I mean, why would I want to do that? I mean, I'd sooner have that. If my missus had let me, I'd sooner have that on my living room wall, but obviously missus wouldn't let me have that or whatsoever. But that is brilliant. That is, I will take it out, but I'll not be taking it out in winter where it's all going to get all you know, muddied up because, and that, but that will be coming out of me. I love that. So anyway, thanks Keith, and thanks to anybody who's been in touch. And well, look at that, isn't that good? You know, and I sit around my camp and you think, that's brilliant, you know, I mean, you've got a warm hat on, you're using a knife that somebody's getting you. And you're thinking, yeah, you know, that's positive, like, you know, you just like put a few little camps on YouTube, you know what I mean, it's no special, and you think, like, there is people out there that, like, I do appreciate, you know, your average little camps and that. You think, brilliant, excellent. And so really, you know, I'd just like to say thanks. Good on you. A big thanks to all them that watch, and to all them that's like concerned and sent me sticks and like just to get my mind ticking and doing things. Like instead of just watching telly and that, sat in house, can't do that. But anyway, till I put this next video up. Bye.